and go.
I've already.
Are we already going?
Yeah, we're already going.
Oh, I lost count.
Yeah.
I don't care. Let's keep going, man. We'll just go with it.
We'll just go with it.
We'll go with it.
Hey, guys, this is the What's Happening show brought to you by the officially unofficial geek.
And Bizarro Fed.
And with me, as always, for the What's Happening show is Bizarro Fed. So, guys.
Dude.
Oh, man. Dude. Okay, so what are we talking about today on What's Happening?
X-Men 97.
Yes, we just finished the last episode of the first season of X-Men 97, and ooh, doggies.
Man, if you're not watching this, you are missing out on some good, freaking awesome fun, man.
Like, if you are a fan of the X-Men, if you're a fan of X-Men original, just any comic book, if you're a fan of the X-Men cartoon series from the early 90s, it's amazing. It's amazing.
It is such a great follow-up.
Such a great follow-up. I love that a lot of the original voice cast is back. In particular, our girl Rogue.
We've Wolverine's the same, right?
I believe so. And also I believe Beast is the same.
Scott sounds the same too.
I don't think Scott Summers is the same.
No? Well, no. I think it's the guy from Archer is what it sounds like.
I know that Jean Grey is not the same. Jubilee is not. But one of the talent that they had back was Rogue.
Which may very well be my favorite character this season, man.
Man, yeah, she has been through it, especially in this last episode. Like the Okay, so first off, guys, we're gonna probably accidentally throw some spoilers out there.
Yeah.
So
mark spoilers when you make the video.
Yeah, we are going to mark it as spoiler alert. But if you have not watched the X-Men, if you have not been keeping up,
go do it.
Go do it now. If you don't mind spoilers, go ahead, have a listen. If not, go check it out and come back. It is 10 episodes. They're all around a half hour each, with the exception of this last one, which is 40.
It does not seem like that was 45 minutes, man. That seemed like it was like 25.
Yeah, like I could have sat here longer.
Oh yeah.
And done more. I gotta say, like, this is some of the best stuff.
This is the best stuff the Marvel's throwing out, period. It's better than the movies. This is it.
Yeah, I've made the comment before that I have not felt this way for a Marvel show, movie, or whatever, since I guess Infinity War and Endgame. Like, everything else after that has been...
I mean, there's some stuff that I've really liked that Marvel's put out since then.
There's been some stuff that has been entertaining, yes. But
I really liked Galaxy, whatever.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's... it's okay.
That third one was really heart-wrenching, man. That was a good movie.
The thing is, the point is the Marvel Cinematic Universe needs some X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay? And here's the thing.
You know what I think? You know what ideally I would love them to do? And nobody's going to be on board with this.
Okay, lay it on me, Joe.
They just need to reboot the Marvel Universe. If we're going to start it up with X-Men and all sorts of things going on, and just say, hey, Joe, here you are.
Well, I don't know if... I think we're a little far gone for that. I mean...
They're just going to keep going forever?
Yeah, but you know what? We need X-Men.
I know, obviously we need X-Men.
We need X-Men like this.
It's never going to be this good.
But the thing is that it can be. It can be this good.
It's never going to be this good.
It can be.
How can it be? If it never will be.
Because...
I've been through the future, and it's never going to be that way.
Okay, you're not Cable, you're not Bishop, all right?
I was thinking Prince, but all right.
I've seen the future and it will be. No.
Wrong franchise.
Wrong franchise. No, but we need the X-Men. I'm hoping that Deadpool is the catalyst to bring them in because of Wolverine.
It probably will be.
Yeah.
That's why we gotta watch them with me.
Yeah, I gotta watch those Deadpool movies with you.
Yeah, because I don't remember them. I don't think I've seen them all.
I think you have, but it's probably been a long time. It'll be good to get a refresher in.
Yeah, before it comes out.
So, what are some standout moments in X-Men 97 here for you?
Fucking Gambit.
Gambit!
That is the highlight of the whole fucking thing. It's a sad highlight, but you know he would sacrifice himself for the fucking world and everything like that. He plays the rogue and stuff like that, but he's a softie.
Mm-hmm. I loved that moment. I still ugly cry in my head.
Oh my god, and when she said those words, the name was Gambit.
His name was Gambit.
Yeah.
In the last episode. His name was Gambit. Remember it? Oh, man. No, man. So in the last episode, so those of you that have decided, let's do spoilers, that haven't watched it. In episode 5, we have the massacre of Genosha. And the end result of the massacre of Genosha, basically a lot of mutants died.
Yeah.
Genosha was destroyed. It is presumed at that time that Magneto is deceased. Basically, along with all the Morlocks. And when there's the pivotal moment where Rogue is barreling, flying at this thing, at the mother mold, okay? She's barreling at it, and he knocks her out of the way, and he goes and he basically goes at this thing with his baton, and gets basically, I mean, kind of impaled by it.
Yeah. And
he's like, they're like, mutant threat neutralized, and he's like, the name's Gambit, mon ami, remember it. And he charges himself up, charges the thing that's sticking in him, right?
Charges the whole thing up, man.
Charges the whole thing up, and it blows it up. Okay? Destroys the threat. And obviously dies in the process. The episode ends with Rogue cradling his body, saying that she can't feel him anymore.
That was sad shit.
Yeah. And the thing is if you're not even if you haven't reached the point by hearing that, where she's like sitting there and she's cradling him saying, "Sugar, I can't feel you," watch the entire episode, because there's a point to that, because earlier in the episode where she's kind of torn, she wants to play a major role in uniting everyone and making things great for mutants, but that would basically mean shacking up with Magneto, and when she considers that option, she chooses Gambit because she loves him.
Mm-hmm.
And Gambit dies not knowing that she chose him. As far as Gambit knows, he does everything he does to save her, to save the rest of the mutants. Being the guy that's just kind of her friend. And he has no idea that she chose him.
Sad episode. That was a sad episode. Even I had some tears going down my face.
Oh yeah. If you didn't have tears going down your face, or like the hint, the sharp hint of tears or get something caught in your throat watching that, then I guess maybe the X-Men don't really mean that much to you. Like, but I personally, my two favorite X-Men are Rogue and Gambit. So yeah, I was just, you know, take my word for it, and Joe can, Bizarro Fed here can second that. I was bawling.
I want to know where my boy Bobby is.
Bobby Iceman?
Yeah.
Who knows?
You've seen him in pictures as the first X-Men.
You see him in pictures, and you see Morph take on his appearance and his powers to do stuff. So the most standout moment is I think the name's Gambit. Remember it?
Yeah, that is for real. That's the most standout moment.
And it makes me think of one of the most recent fates of Gambit that exists in the comic book world. I haven't gotten to read any of it because I read mostly DC, and I kind of just pick up Marvel a lot.
Not too much longer. We're going to be getting into X-Men.
We're going to be getting into X-Men, yes, when they reboot. But
I'm kind of excited for that shit.
I kind of pick up like little things of X-Men, like here and there, trade form, back issues, that kind of thing.
I saw a Classics one that I was going to pick up.
Oh yeah,
at the library. It starts with issue 1 and stuff like that. It's a giant size X-Men. It's got a whole bunch of shit in it.
Yeah, we are utilizing the library now, everybody. So that's gonna be some fun stuff coming. we to give it just a side note to give you a little taste of what might be happening. We're both going to be tackling the first volume of the Golden Age of Superman and Batman.
I'm Superman.
I'm Batman.
Obviously.
Oh my god, I just said that. I just said the words. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Okay, but anyway, side note over. The moment in the comic books that I'm speaking of is where you find out that Gambit, in the last days of the Krakoa era, basically does something very similar to what he did in the cartoon. He basically turns his entire body into a bomb, blows up the threat, saving his mother-in-law in the process. Saved the life of Mystique.
I'm sure she still doesn't like him.
You know, I don't get that. I'm sure. No, I don't know. Maybe she feels differently about him now.
Maybe, but I doubt it. Mystique is very how do you put it?
Set in her ways.
Yeah, finicky.
So he saves basically his mother-in-law's life, because in the comic books, Gambit is married finally to Rogue. That happens in X-Men Gold number 30. If you want to take a look, it's a cute little issue. So when that happens, that's kind of the standout, and that is the moment everybody talks about. Even weeks later, everybody that's watching it, everybody's like, "Man, Gambit, man."
Yeah.
Like, and then when you had a couple episodes later where they finally had his funeral, and the things that Nightcrawler said about him conducting his funeral, where like Gambit used to think that, you know, he wasn't afforded the opportunity to be a hero because of his past, but he was very much the hero. And see, that even makes me, that part made me like get all choked up about how, you know, Nightcrawler's talking about him like he never thought of himself as the hero, but he was. But this but the thing is like this whole entire season has been one-upping each moment. Just one-upping.
Each episode was one up on the next one.
Like, we had the moment from the comic books of Magneto pulling the anti-antium.
You know my name?
I never say it right. Off of Wolverine's skeleton, yo.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna get Savage Wolverine.
What did you feel like the emotions when Scott?
Yeah, when he said,
was like, "Don't you dare break her heart."
Yeah.
You have to fucking live.
Yeah, dude, that was pretty heart-wrenching too.
Like, don't you dare break her heart. Like, I that whole idea that, and in the most recent Hellfire Gala, where everything just goes to fuck in Krakoa, okay? Because I read that. She is like one of the first mutants taken out. But the thing is like she like lingers in the psychic energy for like a while. And Scott is in New York because he's been pulled there by a ruse, right? And he's gotten attacked. Wolverine is out by himself, and forces are coming in to get him, but he's out by himself. So like when Jean is like kind of in this, psychic limbo, she goes to Scott, Scott, all this, it's going down, right? And he's like, yeah, I kind of know. Well, it's not looking great right now. And she's just like, well, I want to tell you I love you. And then she leaves Scott and she finds Logan. And she's like,
you told me this.
Yeah. But like, I wanted to tell you that.
Tell the people?
I wanted to tell the people. No, this is what she said to Logan. I wanted to tell you that I loved you as well. And, they're coming for you. Now, of course, at that moment, like, he knows she's gone. And it did not matter.
That would send him into a fucking rage so hard.
He went into berserker mode.
Yeah.
And, like, just raged on everything around him. And it did not matter how many were sent for him. They were all taken out. I love the way that X-Men 97 is connected to not only stories of the past, but stories going on right now.
It's very relevant.
It's very relevant.
X-Men has always been very relevant, though.
Yeah. That's been its thing. Relevancy not only to what's happening in the outside world, but, like, I'm talking about how, like, the stories, like Gambit sacrificing himself to save everyone. The fall of Krakoa, connecting, moments with stuff like that, connecting with things that happen in the connecting with things that happen in the show, with, the Massacre of Genosha. And then we have the big moment at the end of the season after they just kind of all disappear and they're thrown into different parts of time.
Yeah, 3000 BC.
And also far in the future, with Miss Gates McFadden coming out and being one of the voices. Now, Gates McFadden, y'all, you geeks out there, you know who Gates McFadden is.
Crusher.
Dr. Beverly Crusher was the voice of...
She's my doctor.
Yeah. She's your doctor.
She's my doctor.
Dr. Beverly Crusher, Gates McFadden, does a special little moment.
Especially her in the comic books. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a crush on her again.
You have a crush on Beverly Crusher again?
Yeah.
Nice. So I noticed that actually when we were going through when we were watching the credits. It's like, holy crap, that's Gates McFadden. And she played.
I just noticed that the name or the voice sounded familiar. I couldn't place it though.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then we have, if you watched the X-Men season finale and you turned it off right as they were doing the little character like part, right?
You missed out, man.
You missed because there was a
post-credit
scene where it teases more from the character we meet. Did you just belch on the show?
Yeah, I had to get that out.
Okay. It teases more about Apocalypse, which is
next season.
The next season, Apocalypse will be there, guys. Apocalypse. Did you hear me, all? Apocalypse. You know, Forge is not going to stop until he finds Storm.
No, he's not.
Man, this is the best thing ever.
It's my favorite thing
that they've done in a long time. That they've done in a long time.
And I like all the other cameos by all the other superheroes.
Oh,
you
yeah.
You see that the Avengers are kind of chodes and kind of like, stuck in their way with the government.
But Captain America is sitting there trying to be like, you can't do this.
Yeah, but he could be out there. He could be out there.
But like, Captain America's like, you can't do the Magneto protocol. You can't do that. And Black Panther's out there like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And like, you have other members. You saw Daredevil.
Spider-Man.
You saw, obviously we mentioned Captain America. You saw, Iron Man was there.
I saw the Fantastic Four.
You kind of saw.
You saw Reed Richards.
You kind of, but it was actually more. Yeah. So, and I also like that if you check out the pictures that Forge has up where he's trying to.
It's the poster, so from Days of Future Past and shit. Yeah.
And Scarlet Witch is on there. She's off-world. Like, man.
Presumed dead.
Yeah.
Dude, we have that somewhere. I need to read that again.
Which one?
Days of Future Past.
Do we have that?
Yeah, we bought it, remember?
No, I do not recall.
I remember. Don't worry.
Okay. We have so many books. We have the books on top of the books on top of the books. Just like on my desk alone. We have books on top of books on top of books. Like
So anyway.
Yeah. Let's not talk about my desk with the books on top of books on top of books. So overall, X-Men 97.
I give it a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10?
Yeah.
What's the 0.5 off for?
Just because you can't give it a perfect rating.
Okay. All right.
Honestly, you want to know the sports for that episode after the Gambit episode for making me wait another week.
But to have Gambit's funeral?
Yeah, and show us what fucking Rogue was doing about it. So that's actually what it's for.
That's what it's for?
Yeah.
You were like, man, we can't check in with Storm right now. Oh gosh, I'm yawning. We can't check in with Storm right now. We have to get back to what Rogue is doing.
Exactly.
Because we needed to see Rogue's revenge tour. Man, that was epic.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you give it a 9.5. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I know I kind of poo-pooed you there for a moment, but you're right. There's a point to that. But the thing is the one thing that I kind of understand about it is they had to do that second part.
Yeah, but...
And she had to hear about the massacre while she was out there.
Yeah.
And
it was still a good episode. It just...
Yeah. Anyways. So yeah. 9.5. Edging on the 10.
It's very close to a 10. I'd say 9.75.
9.75?
Yeah.
I don't have an official scale. We'll just... I don't have... I should really think about that.
I don't have a scale either. I don't ever rate things. So... But you want to know what the good thing about that is? All scales and stuff are made up.
It is. You're right. So what we got coming up, Joe?
I think we should try to do more of these, like we said last time.
Yeah.
We
we're definitely going to do eventually. Well, here's the thing. Here's the way my schedule is right now. My deal is I have to finish rereading The Crow. I'm going to be doing a video on that. Okay? Then we can get into Golden Age.
Yeah, we'll rent those out at the library, man. That'd be pretty fun.
Golden Age Superman and Golden Age Batman.
Those should be a lot of fun to read, actually.
And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do this, like presentation style. We're going to go ahead and we're going to read so many issues of each, right? And it's going to be like he's going to go or I'm going to go or vice versa. And we're going to talk about what we read. All right? We're going to share what we read and kind of like
how we liked it.
Yeah, how we liked it, our reactions to it, anything else we want to share as background to it. Kind of like if you've ever listened to podcasts like My Favorite Murder, where they like one presents their subject matter and then they discuss it, and then the other presents their subject matter and they discuss it. So that's kind of how I think it's going to work best.
Golden Age stories longer than modern?
What?
Aren't Golden Age books longer than modern?
Sometimes. Yeah. Because, well, the thing is when it gets into, like, Batman, like, in particular, Batman #1, there's multiple stories.
Yeah, I know that.
And I believe, if I remember correctly, it was quarterly. It was not monthly. So, because it had a spring issue and so on and so forth. But the first, I don't know about Action Comics, or excuse me, the Superman volume, but there's over 20 issues in that first volume for Batman.
I don't know how it is with the other one. I'll have to take a look.
But it starts with all the way at the beginning of the Detective Comics up to a certain point, and then it brings in the Batman stuff. And it also has the World's Fair issue as well.
Oh yeah, all right.
And I don't know. I think that might would make sense for that to also be in the Superman one as well, but I'm not sure.
We'll take a look. I don't know. We'll try to find it. We get what we get.
But yeah, that's how we'll do this.
I've read very little Golden Age stuff. Like, I've read Superman at one point. I read some Batman.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you that you're gonna need crackers for that cheese.
Oh, I know. It's super cheesy. I love it. What I have read a lot of is Wonder Woman.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Golden Age Wonder Woman?
Golden and Silver Age.
Nice.
And Modern Age. I like Wonder Woman, man.
I like Wonder Woman as well. Wonder Woman is one of the best books on the shelf right now.
Dude, yeah.
So yeah, that's what we got going on. You're gonna see The Crow reread talk that I'm gonna do
pretty soon. How far are you into it?
I have 2 issues down, so I've got 3 issues left. But I'm also kind of balancing that with reading the novel that I'm reading.
Yeah, that's right.
So because that is from the library, and I do need to make sure that I'm finishing that up. And I do have other stuff that hopefully eventually I'm going to get that's on hold.
All right. Anyway, let's tell them what we're doing and wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. So you're gonna see the video about the crow, right? Then expect sometime after that we're gonna start doing the read of Golden Age Superman and Batman. That's it's gonna be probably a few weeks.
Yeah.
We might jump in here and say something else here or there because we might get excited because we are going to go see The Crow in the movie theater again. We're talking...
When is that?
That is May 30th.
Oh man, we're going to see freaking Furiosa first.
Are we seeing Furiosa first?
24th.
Oh, I gotta get tickets for that then. Yeah. But we are seeing The Crow on the 30th. Re-release, 2 days only. 29th and 30th. If you do not have your tickets yet and you wish to go, you should check out your local show times. We are going on the 30th. So
pretty excited for that.
That's going to be awesome.
Makes me wish I wouldn't have watched it earlier this, I don't know, what was it, a few months ago.
Yeah, you watched it a few months ago. And,
when I was watching it, when I wanted to watch all the sequels.
Yeah.
Boy.
But.
Boy, we should have a show about that.
About all the sequels or just The Crow alone?
About the sequels.
Oh, no.
Dude, we could put people through hell.
Well, yeah. From what we're hearing about that.
But I want to just go on record stating I actually like the second movie.
I mean, as sequels go, when it goes with the Crow sequels, 2 is not nearly as bad as the others.
No.
But, yeah.
It's a progressive scale of downhillness.
Yeah. But, who knows? Maybe after we watch The Crow, we'll do a little something together. But as soon as we're done with the Crow stuff, then...
and I read The Crow last month, right?
You did.
Yeah.
You can start expecting to hear about Golden Age Superman and Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Until next time, keep your eyes and ears open. If you see something, say something. And remember, the complacent never make a difference. So get out there and make a difference. Say something if you see something, guys. It's as easy as that. Speak up, and at least that's something. But until next time, this has been What's Happening on the Officially Unofficial Geek. My name's Carrie Quinn. I am the OUG.
Sorry.
I am the OUG.
Sorry.
Recognize. And he is Bizarro Fett. Joe, follow us on social media if you haven't already. And we'll be seeing ya. Bye.
Bye.